Hello, Robbie Wong here, gonna play some Brawl on Magic Arena. Niv Mizzet is my commander. We are jumping into a game here. I'm going to see what our opponent is playing and make a call based off of that with our hand. I think this is Calix, right? Yeah, Calix. So a bunch of enchantments and stuff. Alright, well, you know. Yes. Hello. Okie dokie. Let's get the tap land down. Untapped, ramp. Temple Garden, untapped. So, not seeing much out of the opponent yet. There we go. Well, it doesn't add to the board. So let's go Rada. Hope there's a land up here. Okay. That's fine. That'll be good. Interesting. What are you banishing lighting? Probably the Rada. Is that worth a Mortify? I think so. I just have to hit one land, and this guy pays for himself. Come on, Rada. Uh-oh. Alright, I am not paying my taxes. Alright, so let's see. Do I want to punch their hand, or do I want to ramp? Let's punch their hand, pull that out, and hopefully there's a land on the bottom. We are taking their value engine. We are feeding our Uro. Yes. Alright. Totally worth it. So this is one of the changes in the most recent iterations of this deck, because I feel like this guy can chump, he can block, she can stonewall, and late game she has text 2. She can turn into a huge freaking monster. But like this is great. This is, no, I'm not paying. That's just fantastic. Okay, so we are definitely attacking. I think we're attacking. I think after this, Uro, pull that, just keep the ramp going. And then Fabled Passage is also a way to reset the top of the deck in case there's not a land. But the last 2 turn cycles, it's been drawing twice a turn. Get your first strike in. Okay, so let's Uro. Do we want to play anything else after that? I think Fabro. Not paying. So now we have all the mana we could ever want. Okay, so what are we afraid of over here? Nyx Bloom Ancient gonna come down. We'll Rampage, or no, we'll Huntsman it down. And then opponent's running out of cards. I'm glad we were able to snag this before it drew them 3 or 4 cards. Say we're definitely in the driver's seat here. Okay, so probably gonna put Rada underneath. This is kind of a 1-for-1. We're just gonna attack him down after this. Oh, okay, yeah, resolve. Awkward. Oh, okay. This, yeah, all right, this is actually great. So we're going to be able to get Fabro back with Rampage. I didn't think that was going to happen with, usually this turning into a creature means there's other creatures, which means you're not going to be able to use Rampage, but this is good. Okay, so we are not paying your tax, sir. Continue to have monies. Okay, so let's start with Rampage. Getting this off the table is also clutch. Getting this back and validating that, also good. One off of Uro. Let's see. No, I can't. Okay, so we'll just play this. Keep that, because we're about to have more than we know what to deal with. I think Nyx Bloom Ancient is coming down next. Niv Mizzet and Fabro work so well next to each other, because I can play Niv Mizzet and he can become a 5/5. You have to watch out with the auto tapper with this guy. The auto tapper loves to tap this guy, even though there are mana solutions with your lands that still allow you to cast your spells. So you have to get pretty paranoid whenever you have Fabro Elder on the field to make sure that you get the maximum out of your turn. Well, whatever they play, I'm going to Huntsman. Great. Hopefully we can attack through and get to Calix here. Fabro? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, this tap too. Alright, so they're throwing Calix away. I think I still want to Huntsman this. Oh, I guess that changes it a little bit. I think I'll fetch then. Might have to sack Fabro just to clean the slate, because with it we lose end of turn and haste. Okay. What is going on? Okay, so I think we fetch. I think we have double white, double black. Okay. Here's the extra strong. Resolve. We're not paying for this. Okay, so let's get Calix. Hopefully they let Fabro survive. We can tap him for mana. Great. Worked out perfectly. Okay, so give us mana. We are going to wipe the slate clean and pass the turn. Oh no. That was onboard data. Good game. I don't know if I would call that good game. So, I mean, the opponent is out of cards. 4, 5, 6. There are 5. Oh, that is a fantastic draw. No. All right, so. Oh my gosh, we could get the full Monty here, huh? Yeah. All right, so we're blowing up everything. We'll get this. We'll get this. We'll get our mana rock back. We'll stop the blast zone. Two mana to spare. Oh, that felt good. Full value casualties of war. So here's the thing. The strength of this deck in terms of its late game is, you know, Niv Mizzet is going to draw a bunch of cards. Uro can draw at least one card. Ral's Outburst replaces itself. Hydroid Crisis draws a lot of cards. Gurk is going to cycle at a minimum. All of these cards, at a minimum, replace themselves, and there's so much of that in this deck. So go ahead and attack me for 4. Let's find out what this card is and deal with it. Next turn's probably going to be Huntsman, kill whatever's there. 5, 6, 8 mana. Oh. That's cute. Okay, so actually, yeah, that's fine. Because I'm going to do this. Maybe I draw a 2 mana spell and regret that, but I don't think I will. Okay, so tap land, get fielded it going, that's fine. I'll take another land. I think next turn is a Niv Mizzet turn. And we can start to turn the corner and close this game out. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, they can cast this, but it won't do much. Opponent's considering his 2 options here. Do I cast this or do I cast this? So, yeah, I think next turn is going to be a Niv Mizzet turn. Or maybe it is a Uro Outburst turn. 2, 3. Oh, he's plussing him. Resolve, decline. Okay, so I want to cast it. Is it? Get a bunch of cards in my hand, just like that. I think the Dream Trawler is better. I think I've seen enough of Calix. And I have 3 mana left. Oh, goody. I'm going to be able to take out Smothering Tithe. This might be a concession, Knight of Autumn. I'm going to put it back in your command zone. There you go. Alright. So, pay 2 life. Zombie, Knight of Autumn. Smothering Tithe. Makes wolves. Hit him for 2. Your turn. They probably have one Shatter the Sky, so they are probably trying to draw towards that. So I want to commit to the board, but I think I'm going to commit more on the lines of Uro because he can come back. Alright, so let's stop playing so sloppy. Attack first. And there we go. So, opponent has one card in hand. We have 6 cards in hand. Several of them place themselves. Thank you so much for watching.